I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough.
You leave my hand, Steve. You said while trying to pull your hand from his grip. Steve, no. Give answer to my question. He said while pushing you towards the wall. You, psycho, I already told you I'm not interested in you. Steve, why? It's almost a month that I'm running after you. Why cannot you just accept me? See, Ryan, I really like you. You jerk his hand and push him. You, how dare you? He pin you on the wall. You leave me. I will complain about you. Steve, who will believe you? Student like me will. A girl. You kick him in between his. He fall down. You. I don't need anyone to believe me to save myself. Steve, you will have to pay for this. I was treating you very nicely till now. You were running me looking back to check if he was following you or not. Then you bumped in someone. Jungkook. Ryan, where did you disappear and where are you coming from running like this? You were sweating, your breath was short and your hair was messed up. I was looking for you guys. You smiled. You said while looking back. Jungkook. Who is there? Who are you looking at behind? Is everything fine, princess? He asks, while fixing your hand and wiping your sweat with his shirt sleeve. You, nothing. I just saw a lizard. You lie to him. Why? Because he is your husband. School popular bad boy. Popular because every single girl's eyes on him. Even female teachers try to flirt with him. And why not? His one stare sent shiver down on their bodies. He is their dream boy of every woman. And bad boy? He has had many fights in his school because many students are jealous of him because he doesn't come to school yet he is the top in studies. You don't tell him about Steve because you thought you can handle that. And also, you know that Jungkook has a little anger issue. Jungkook, that's why I told you to always stay in front of my eyes. Come, let's go to the canteen and eat something. He take your hand in his and start walking, leaving Jimin and Taehyung behind. Taehyung, she was lying. He said while looking at your and Jungkook's back. Jimin, I know she is my sister. How I wouldn't catch her lies. It's almost a month she was looking scared sometimes. Only in school she was hiding something from us. Taehyung, but one thing is bothering me. When we can notice this, how did not Jungkook notice this thing when it's related to YN? Jimin, because he promised me something. Taehyung, so you two start keeping a secret? Jimin, don't look at me like this. He wrapped his hand around his shoulder. Let's go to the canteen. Everyone was giggling, talking, and eating their food and making noise as usual. And when Jungkook and Jimin entered together, everyone's soul left their bodies. There was now pin drop silence, and their aura caused them to gulp. Finally, after 2 weeks, my eyes got oxygen. After seeing them, she said in a low voice, Girl too, but just got half the oxygen because I haven't seen Taehyung yet. Why do you all become silent as soon as you guys came? You said we're coming in canteen with Taehyung. Because after 2 weeks they are unable to handle my charm. You sit together. Nice joke, one more please. Jungkook and Jimin squeeze their lips together to hide their laugh. Taehyung, smack your head, you sulk and look Jimin and Jungkook. Both of them give a gaze. Taehyung, guys, this is too much. You are not only her brother and husband, you are my best friend too. Because they love me more. Girl, I'm jealous of her because her brother is Park Jimin and because of this she is close to Jungkook and Taehyung. Girl, she was born with luck, so let's cry together while thinking that we cannot be in her place. Teacher, student, again these two made me proud. Steve, come here, my child. You again scored 98%. You're such a brilliant student. You never disappoint me. Students like you are school pride. I'm really proud of you. All of you should take some tips from him. Steve, thank you, sir, and I would love to help them if they need it. You notice he was staring at you with his evil expression. Teacher, and again, shocking but not too shocking. Jungkook, I don't know how you score again 100% even though you rarely come to the school or attend classes. Jungkook, nothing is impossible for me, sir, except one thing. Teacher, what? Jungkook, controlling my anger. Shoo. He winked at teacher. Steve, guys, as sir said, you all can ask me anything if you need my help. Jimin, I don't like him. Taehyung, me too. My vibe doesn't match with him. They both looking at his direction. Jungkook, why? What's wrong? I never noticed him this much. Jimin, that's good for him that he is safe from Mafia's king eyes. Taehyung elbowed him when he saw you coming. Taehyung, why? And Jimin laughed nervously and looked at Jungkook, who was already looking at him with done look. You, let's go. You said we're coming towards them. Yes, Jungkook is Mafia King. Only underground world knows that Jiyeon Jungkook is Mafia King. But for a normal world, for you, Jungkook is the CEO of the biggest company in the world. About school, because of his mission, he don't complete his graduation. That's why he doing it now. Jimin and Taehyung too. Jimin is your brother. One day he went somewhere without informing you, and he come back after 3 weeks. Because of this, he missed his graduation exam, so that's why they all are repeating it. When you ask him, he lied that he is on a vacation with Taehyung and Jungkook, but he was on a mission. And your and Jungkook's marriage is a love marriage. Jungkook proposed to you in front of Jimin and asked you to be his girlfriend when you said who first before proposing. So he proposed you by going on his knee. Mafia King lowered his head in front of his queen. Of course you said yes because you also like him. Then they all treated you as a doll. They don't want your life in get danger. That's why he keeps you away from this. That's why he didn't tell you about his mafia world. You, go wake up, we are getting late, you said while shaking his back because he was lying on his stomach. He turned straight, he opened his eyes and saw you standing near the bed, and he again closed his eyes. He pulled you over his Jungkook, princess, I am not coming with you today, he said in his deep and sleepy voice, while tightening his grip around your waist because he know you will get up in a second because you still feel shy around him, which he likes to. You rest your head on his shoulder and snuggle in his neck because you know he will never leave you if you try to get up. You go in this month you only attend 2 classes. Jungkook, baby, there is some work in office. Jungkook in mind, sorry for lying, princess, I am going on my mission. Sorry, from last 1 month I am not giving my time and not paying attention to you, but I promise today I will claim this matter. After this I will give you my time. You were making a circle on his with your finger. He smiled because he understands that you want to tell him something but you don't know how to say it. Jungkook, what is it, love? What is the cause you make so many circles on my you? Nothing, I just want you to come school with me. Jungkook, did my princess start missing me already? You didn't say anything, so he tightened his grip and on the top of your head. Jungkook, you smell so good. You're like my addiction, which is necessary for living. You, yeah, now leave me and go to your second love. You get up, he sits straight, and he again pull you and causing you to land it on his lips. Jungkook, you are my first, second and last love. Understand, he said while holding your chin. You were looking into his eyes. He picked your nose. Jungkook in mind, sorry for not telling you about my second love. You, I'm sorry for not telling you about Steve. You, I don't understand why he ignores my call whenever you go office. Taehyung, he and are not free to pick up calls because right now his first love are in his hand. He stopped when he realized what he said. I mean his pen. You make O face while getting up. Where are you going? You to put this book back and getting another book from the bookshelf. You were looking for the book when you feel someone's breath on your shoulder. You turn and seeing the person made your blood boil. You what the are you doing? He hold your both shoulder and on the bookshelf. You put your both hand on his to push him back. He was digging his nails in your shoulder. You he's in pain. Steve, just give up, baby. You leave me. Girl, what the hell? Steve, why you leave me? I told you I'm not interested in you. He smirked. You were taken aback by his words. Students are coming and start assuming the situation. They all start staring at you because Steve is a topper. He cannot do anything wrong. So you are the one who did something. Student, wow. How can someone be so cheap? Student, I don't like her from the starting. She loves to gain attention. Have you seen how she fly around Jungkook and Taehyung? You were crying mess. You wanted to slap all of them. Then you noticed Steve was smirking. You hold him by his collar. You stop when you hear Taehyung's voice. Taehyung, I noticed students are start gathering, so I get up and went to check. I saw Ryan was holding Steve by his collar. I pushed all the students who was standing in front of me. Taehyung, Ryan, what happened? You look at him. Taehyung, when I saw her tears, my blood boiled. And when I saw something which made me lose control, her dress was from her shoulders. Then in one blink, Steve was lying on the floor and countless start throwing on his face. Student, Taehyung, why are you him? He is innocent. Ryan tried to hurt. He looked at him with his bloodshot eyes. After throwing the last punch, Taehyung stood up and about to pull his from back. Teacher, what is happening here? Principal, Taehyung, I will surely take a strict action about it. Look at his, it's like you are a professional fighter. Taehyung, in mine, yes, I am a trained fighter. Principal, you tell me what you saw. Girl, sir, I saw that Ryan's hand on Steve and Steve was pushing her. Steve, sir, she was right. I was trying to push her. Ryan wants my help in her assignment, but I refused because I haven't completed my yet. So she tried to. Taehyung, what did you say? You, he shouted, will charged on him. Principal, stop right there. Taehyung, you all even know you are digging your own grave. All those tears that are coming out from her eyes. When he came, he will take out the drop off from your bodies in exchange of those tears. Taehyung, hello, in office right now. Teacher, to whom have you made the phone call? Steve, please follow me. I will take you to the hospital. Taehyung, nobody is allowed to leave this room. Taehyung, you called Taehyung's name softly as you stood in a corner because Taehyung had completely forgotten about you due to his anger. He quickly approached you. Taehyung, please stop crying. I'm sorry, you are my responsibility. I'm sorry you cut him. What are you talking about? Taehyung, nothing, come here. He kicked the chair on which Steve was sitting. He fell on the ground. Principal, why are you behaving like a... What is this behavior? Taehyung, what I am doing is nothing. If he came, he will set the whole school in fire. Jungkook, Taehyung, what happened? He asked as soon as he entered in office with the two men in a black suit. Taehyung stepped away without saying anything. Jungkook's eyes fall on you. He looked at Taehyung with confusing eyes. Then he sat in front of you. Principal, Jungkook, what are you doing here and who they are? What the hell is going in my school? He yelled. Bodyguard point on him. Bodyguard, don't you dare to raise your voice. Principal and that girl. And Steve was shocked. Jungkook, princess, he softly called. You were totally zoomed out. You even did not realize when he came and sat in front of you. Jungkook, love, he placed his hand on you. You finished by his touch. You, don't touch me, Steve, don't touch me, you said while closing your eyes and pushing his hand away. His whole body got goosebumps. His veins pop up in his hand after hearing a word. Jungkook, Princess, he raised his voice. You open your eyes and look at him. He is looking different. He has a cut on his cheeks. His clothes are different. You hug him. You were still sitting on the chair. When you hug him, then his eyes fall on the Steve who was standing behind you. He pulled you from hug. He kept your face. Jungkook, love. See your cook is here. You hear I don't. He nodded on your each word. Jungkook, yes, my love, I'm here. Everything is fine now. He came and stand in front of Taehyung. Taehyung tell him everything. Jungkook's eyes was on Steve. Jungkook was breathing heavily without listening further. He walked towards him. Steve was shivering in fear seeing Jungkook beside. Jungkook, do you know my name? Jeon Jungkook. And do you know her name? YN. Jeon YN. He yelled at his face. They all got shocked after listening this. Principal, Jungkook looked at him and he flinched. Steve, I'm sorry. Jungkook hold his face with one hand and put his in his mouth. Jungkook, in my world there is no sorry for mistake. Jungkook, stop, don't forget you promised me you never use your second world position power in YN's matter. Jungkook got frustrated and pulled back his Jimin. I called the police already and who need proof, so here's the pen drive and mic in YN's locket. You can listen to their conversation. Jimin, clean this, he said to those bodyguard. Taehyung, anyway, there was no one in his family, and I don't think these two witnesses will tell anyone anything. He said, we're showing his to them.